with authentic conversations. Yes, we're beginning again. We continue with our healing journey, third episode.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about the things that we promised on the previous video, that we're going to be things to identify, things to cut off.
Yeah.
In order to
begin
this journey.
Mm-hmm.
No distractions. Obviously, when you do this, you don't want to be distracted. You want to know what is it that will kickstart your healing journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are the things. There are things that we need to outline for you to be able to start your journey also. When you have identified, first and foremost, that you are wounded, that you are having certain things that you need to deal with, and then now we are guiding you into how to actually do it. Yeah.
But if you can tell, like, if I just have to ask you, because I already know, but for the sake of the people that are now watching for the first time, maybe they have missed the first two episodes that we did.
Yeah.
What is it to be wounded? Some people will ask, what do I need to heal from? What wounded me? Like, what traumatized me? What is it?
So you actually want me to answer that?
Yes, I help them out to say, how do you know that you are wounded? How do you know that really you're not okay and you need help and you need to start making changes in your life?
Yeah. There are so many things. Like, for one, like we have outlined back in our other episodes that we came, even when we were born, we came into this earth with systems already placed for us, and they have not been really setting us up for winning in this lifetime. It has been disaster after disaster. It has been so many dramas and traumas that we have grown into as we grew up in our different families and backgrounds. So we got to a point where we have grown as women, as mothers, as wives, as colleagues, to realize that there are things that have been perpetually happening to us without even seeing that we are wounded. They are actually causing us harm than good. So I think one of the things that we have been talking about, one thing that can help us or you is when you can go back a little bit so that you can understand the things that we came here to talk about, so that you can actually be in line with the healing process that we are about with. I think that is more or less. You can add on other certain things that
the other things will be, I mean, we come from different families. Some of our mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, boyfriends, narcissists, toxic behaviors, and maybe they also didn't know that it's a condition, that what they are displaying or the treatment that they are giving, it's not helpful, it's not beneficial. I mean hurt people. So when you don't know any better, I like that by the greatest of all times, that woman, really, she was Maya Angelou. It's Maya Angelou, right? Was saying, if you don't know better, you can't do any better. So I guess that was what was displayed to us. I mean, growing up, people have been molested. Young kids have been told shut up when they wanted to voice their opinions. When they want to cry, quiet, don't cry.
Men,
things like that.
Like when now where I come from, normally there is a talk here.
No, it's like that.
When it's hurting, you just have to keep on moving. So those are the traumas that we are talking about, that we need to heal from.
And they call us, then they are like, what happened to our women? What happened? We these women now are no longer like the old ones. However, when you want to look at the old systems and the old people, they were hurt. You realize when during their last days, that these people have been through a lot, where they go through illnesses like dementia and they are forgetting, being forgetful, dementia. and amnesia and having all those kind of conditions where people don't remember. People are having bipolar situations, the depression. And the truth of the matter is that when there's this say that when our grandmothers were pregnant, we were there also there. We already, so I carry the memories of my grandmother and my mother in my DNA.
Yes.
So the stuff that they were going through, most of those memories I also keep within me. Can be good or bad, I'm still gonna have them. So you come into this world already with other things that are outside your control, and then when you are a child, you are subjected in our cultures where you are told as a child, hey, you talk too much, quiet, you must shut up. When
you
the parents
ask questions,
you can't be vocal, you can't express your views and your feelings. You are never asked how you feeling today. You were never asked to have conversations. It's always be like, oh, rata dikgang, you understand, such kind of things. So it's those things that have also contributed, in all honesty. It's things like seeing, especially in South Africa, where women have been mothers and they have been fathers, where we are coming from single parent households. You understand, where men had never took part in assisting to raise
the
children. So we end up that is traumatic, where every now and again you are rejected by your very father. Yes, your mother will say there, your father is there. When you try to reach out to your father keeps lying to you and saying, no, I'll phone you. No, on your birthday I'll bring you a cake.
And
you sitting there, they never pitch.
It's pain.
Or I'll phone you. You understand?
Pain.
And you're supposed to be strong and be like strong.
And we don't know that very pain that you encounter when you are young, it comes back later on. And it's painful.
Yes.
And as it gets painful, you get to a society where you, in our Christian background, like, no, give them to the Lord will deal with them, and your state is now deteriorating.
Yes.
The confidence goes.
Yes.
The groundedness goes.
Yes.
Everything else about you just
goes. And the thing is that we don't deal the same way with pain, with the same treatment. Let's say, for instance, I'm gonna look at myself and say, most people will say, when your father had abandoned or neglected you, or you rejected you, and it will be like you'll find solace or you'll find comfort in men, in other men outside, and saying you're looking for love outside. But in my case, it wasn't the case. You like
toughening up.
I don't need you. You understand?
Yes.
I'm not strong. You understand? I can do without you.
Your place is like, hey, bossy.
You understand? You like, I can do without you. But the other one is like, you needy. But you also needy in a way, but in a different kind of a way.
True.
And it's those kind of things that you realize that they affect you. They have, and you don't see it then, because as a small child going through stuff, your body, or we have a very, I think, complex and unique system that will find a way to deal with situations as you come across them, as you encounter them. So either you'll forget some of the experiences because they were too painful as you were going through them, but you're not necessarily just forgetting them. You're pushing them into your subconscious. They are still they still dictate your day-to-day, how things happen now, but because of self-preservation, you were preserving, your body wanted to preserve your sanity. You shut out certain memories. You don't remember some of the stuff. And sometimes it's the issue of how you deal with things, how you relate with people, how you talk. You will be saying, yeah, that one is bossy, that one is you understand, people will label and stuff, and it's because you have not really come to that realization that I'm not okay. These things have shaped the woman that I am today. So we want to really be, and really by saying this, we're not saying we can't get angry, we can't act in a certain way now because you are healed. We're just saying that they should not dictate how our lives should
go
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. And those are those are the things that we want now to show you, or come to bring to the light, on how to deal with certain things that comes your way, so that you can become that. At the end of the day, what we want is for each one of us to become whole. At the end of the day, what we want to achieve out of the whole show is to get that healing, that wholeness, that beautiful person that you are, that being that you are. So when we start now to identify these things, like Happy is saying, pointing out the things she went through in her life, that shaped her to become who she is now, and she is becoming. It's those things that now, when we are pointing them out, we want you to see and reflect on your own, so that you can start your own journey. So we were here where we were saying we are now about to show you, Hore, there are things that are really destructive, that are not going to help you heal at all. And we are so good. Human beings are good in masking the pain.
Yes.
We all come from different, especially here in Africa. We come from heavy backgrounds, and in different ways and forms. So we have to now find ground in saying, okay, how do we go about, how do we assist each other into getting ourselves whole again? Because we need, the moment we are whole, we are healed, we are able to see or act or walk in a fulfilled manner, and re tlo kgona hore re be the best version of ourselves, which is heaven.
Yes,
For
it
me,
is.
it's heaven.
You reach that state. And really, by addressing these issues, we're not saying we should start condemning what we went through and looking at, oh, shame me or that or that. No, it happened. It does not define the people that we are today. And it was, like I normally said, and I heard it from the one lady saying it was a setup. Yeah. And normally when we think setups, like she was saying, she was saying people think of setup as in like in a bad way. It was a bad thing. But she was looking at it was a setup so that you can now start living your best life yet.
Yes.
Where now, because you start to appreciate more. Because I have gone through what I have gone through. I have not had the best of romantic relationships because of my traumas and me dealing and looking for the thing with this thing is that we'll speak with our mouth that now I want this. They will say speak about what you want, not what you don't want. You'll say I want this type of a person and this and this and this and this is the kind of relationship that I want and however, what you do not know is that the programming is already in your subconscious mind. You have said it, yes, but we don't say it because the one lady was just doing the one that we watch a lot. I'm just not gonna reveal her now. She was doing a show and she was saying now people will be talking about. She was talking about the subconscious mind to say it's all well and good to do a. Normally we'll say affirmations, positive affirmations. We'll do affirmations as to what we want. And as you're doing affirmations, sometimes it's not as it doesn't hit that hard or it doesn't hit home because the emotions are not attached.
Exactly.
The emotions are the ones that make a thing very real. That is why when people are angry, they attach those emotions and we wonder why do negative things manifest more quicker. But it's because of the emotions that we are attaching. But whenever we are happy and we are excited and we all that, we don't attach as much emotions and we don't attach that much emotion to those things and hence we struggle to get them manifested. So at the end of the day we need to get to a point where we as we saying things that the emotions must also be attached to what we are saying. So yes, as we're going to be talking about
the things that are going to help to shape or to
help us in this journey. And we mentioned that things like TV, cut it out. social media. And when we talk TV, it's normal. We watch movies, violent stories. We watch
and the projection.
sad stuff.
The thing is, the projection of our minds when you are watching that thing, it feels real. The mind does not know whether what you're watching or you are taking in is real or not. So when you are consistently watching things that are actually taking you out of alignment and making as if they are real in your life, they become.
Yeah, because we are touching emotion.
Exactly. So these are the things that has helped us. Then we want to take them out to say, one, television, it's not good. Really, it has not been beneficial at all in our healing process. Because the things we are looking, and sometimes as you are healing and moving, you become very sensitive to things that you watch. They're like things like boom, you become very sensitive, and as you sleep and you process what you have watched, those things becomes, it hinders your growth. It hinders the process of your healing. So it's television, it's your social media.
We can use it for good.
Yes, you can use social media for good, because we still use social media, like your YouTube, but we choose. You now choose what you want to watch, so that
be intentional.
Yes, you know what this thing is. It going to help me become the best of myself, or is it taking me out of alignment? And like as you move on, you feel, but what is this person saying? There is that thing of questioning, what am I watching?
Discernment.
Yes, absolutely. So those are the things that when we are saying social media, we're not saying just cut everything now. No, you choose. You become intentional of what you're going to watch, and then the third, the Yawi 3, it's a lot of
senseless clubbing. Senseless. Every Friday when you must be out playing, like every Friday, Saturday, every weekend.
It's like programming.
Yes, it's like do a guy, and never ever feel pressured to do anything, because in this day and age, it seems like if you don't drink, but what do you do? And then they will ask you, what do you do for fun?
That question mark.
Imagine, what do you do for fun? And you're like, no, I sit home and they're like, wabora.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but who said my life is boring?
Yeah.
For me, what's boring is that. You understand? Is that. And really, I'm not going to come here and say there's anything wrong with drinking. I'm not going to condemn people that are drinking and stuff. And if you go to the club occasionally, and if you want to do it, it's okay. However, what I do not appreciate, or what will delay, is if you do it to escape. People are doing it most of the time to escape, because it's no longer for fun. It's no longer. It's now to escape, and we need to also be careful. Yes, and we also need to be careful of this fun thing, because the fun things that people consider fun, it's things that they escape.
True.
They are true conditions from to, and they are like, in the name of fun. It's fun to go out and chill with friends, but do you ever sit by yourself and really start to take stock of your life and say, but no man, I've been in this area for so long, I've been trying to accumulate this or get this done, or that's what stagnates us spiritually.
True.
If you really want to be very spiritual and grow in your spirit, man, it's these things. You cannot be drinking senselessly, or just clubbing every weekend. You are there clubbing, and
coming back in the morning every Friday.
It doesn't make sense.
Saturday.
You're doing so much damage to yourself. You are delaying your entire healing process, and it's this thing of sleeping around. Like, to numb yourself, it's like it's your drug of choice. Your drug of choice is alcohol. Your drug of choice is sleeping around, sex. It's this, because I don't want to think about these issues if I think about them too much.
I'm not putting emotions into things.
Yeah.
I'm not like there's that saying, I'm not putting any emotions into it. I just do. that has a problem also.
Yeah.
Because the moment you start saying that, it says a lot about you. Because you cannot do anything. We are emotional beings. I don't care who you are coming from, you are black, white, orange, whatever. We are emotional.
Yes.
And the emotions that come with everything else you have to deal with. And you cannot just say, no, I'm just doing this just to have fun. No, there's nothing like that. This is why we are saying there are things that you can do to actually eliminate those things that are masking or making as if wena hauna bohloko, na tlhoke healing, na I'm fine. And actually you are the one that really needs healing, that needs help more than anything, So those are the things that we were pointing out, that you need to eliminate and take yourself away from the noise, yourself away from the things that can distract you from getting completely healed and whole.
And I know some people will say it's not as easy, especially with the people that are now so used to clubbing, and they will feel depressed and stressed out if they don't go out or don't drink or don't use their drug of choice. Those people really, what I can say for me, I'm not speaking out of experience on this one. I've never given myself to such. However, I believe that if you can just be in the present, live in the moment.
Yes.
Because most of the times we are living in our past or in the future. So it's an issue that because you stressing so much, we have set standards for ourselves. I need to have reached this by this time, and things are just not coming together.
Yeah.
And because dilo di sa kopane yanong wena o feel gore dichomi tsa go di se di le on a certain level, they've reached a certain level, so you don't want to be asked, you don't want to explain yourself. So because you don't want to explain yourself, you keep on yourself busy drinking, clubbing, partying.
It's funny that you are mentioning that we miss the now for the past and the future.
Yes.
This very morning I was saying this to somebody that you can be, in fact, to my partner, I was telling him that you can rather make it for yourself or delay yourself. You see, it's important that you enjoy now. You see, you have so much to be grateful for, and you have so much to celebrate, but you put all these obstacles of future references that are going to downgrade your emotions, that are going to actually be heavy laden in your bed, and you miss the fact that you are here with your wife, you miss the fact that you are here with your kids, you miss the fact that you are actually alive today now, and that very essence of missing the plot, missing the now moment, you are actually making yourself, perpetuating yourself in pain that is unnecessary.
And then the healing becomes even more difficult. You have to reach deeper.
Yes.
Because it's like you digging a rabbit hole, you go into a rabbit hole. So now because you have dug in, it's like you keep on going deeper and deeper in. So the healing becomes even more messy. It becomes even more difficult because you have more stuff now to deal with, more stuff to heal from.
Yeah.
So when things are still not that hectic, take the first step, take the journey, eliminate these things out of your life. I mean, we grew up with football, soccer, watching, and it's like it's normal, it's a norm.
Yeah.
But these are the things that are really keeping you busy.
For nothing.
Yes, it's
you're benefiting nothing.
The system is there to keep you busy. You should never look inside. You should never know yourself.
Yeah.
You should always identify yourself with what's in the trend, the now.
Yeah.
Being relevant, being current.
And sometimes
being an influencer.
And sometimes you can just take your day off phones. Even the phone has so many things that distract. You see, if you can take you can just take a phone now. I want to text you. I end up looking at many things. It's like a setup.
Yeah.
Look at many things and then I have to remind myself, what was I doing here? And it's easy if you are not intentional and deliberate about yourself that you can be hooked into many other things. So that is another way of taking yourself. Take yourself away from the phone sometimes. Just switch it off, put it on, or put it on
Be
fire,
intentional.
put it away,
Yes.
far away from you.
Yeah.
Be intentional that I'm here with Happy, I'm here with Sitla, I'm here with Jello, and I'm going to enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
And you will see the peace will come. That peace that I was talking about will come. You are starting to be aware, so much aware of things that you didn't even see before, and you are not going to miss the point or the plot. You're going to realize that you are the consciousness. You are that is.
And the thing we've mentioned, those things, and also we're gonna have to come to the realization and the awareness that there are friends that, if for instance you had friends that were drinking, and you intend to really be conscious about your living and reduce or minimize or even stop drinking, or then if you keep such kind of friends, you're gonna have to cut them off.
Of course,
you're gonna have to cut off your friends. It's not
the
gonna be easy.
partners.
The drinking partners. You're gonna have to, because you wanna focus. You are intentional in this healing journey. You're gonna have to cut off your friends.
Yeah.
What's the other thing that? Yeah, it's friends. It's social media. It's TVs. It's it's just being fed the information that is not
unnecessary for you.
Yes, that is not aligning with your journey. So you choose what goes into your. You need to guard. See, there's a scripture that says
guard your heart.
Yes.
Guard your mind.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember there is.
So you need to really guard what goes in here, what goes into your system. Because if you're not careful of what goes in, and most of the things we've been made to feel like they are okay, they are normal, and they are not.
They are not.
People will say, "I'm just soccer." If it's distracting you, then it's no longer a good thing for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So yes, these are the things that we have. We are not just saying them because of we want you to be stiff, like Happy was saying. No, these are the things. And if you are not going to be intentional about your journey and your healing, it's not going to be easy. The best times to be alive now is now, because we are having the time to still work on ourselves.
Yes.
We are having the time to still be advised by others.
Breaking generational curses.
I'm telling you. So these are the times that are very beautiful.
Yes.
We are grateful, truly, that we are here alive and still in our right mind and still in our joy and peace, and that we can impart or share our lives and how we have been through and how we are evolving moving forward from now onwards. So we are just saying these are the things that we have went through, and they have helped, and they can also help you if you can now start to restrict yourself a little bit. We are not saying boom, go for life, then you tell them no. Gradually start to take them step by step so that they can actually help you to become that high consciousness that you are.
Yeah. Go into yourself.
Yes.
It's all going in.
Yeah.
It's all again looking inside.
It's not boring inside. It's actually beautiful.
And it's doable.
External.
It's so doable. It's just be intentional about it, and you see, it will take for us. I guess the thing with us is that we were always never content with just. We've always been truth seekers.
Yeah.
That's why we could go to, No, we've always been truth seekers.
No, true.
So when you are a truth seeker, you go here and there. You get to know a lot of stuff, and you ask questions. You ask, you knock. You just not content with a person telling you that this is done.
Yeah.
Because if a person, like even what we are saying, anything that a person can say and it doesn't resonate with your spirit, it doesn't sit well with you, you still question it, you still think, no, but this is not for me, then it's not for you, because the truth is in you.
And the truth liberates. The truth sets you free. So that is exactly what you're saying. No, these things we have tested. We did not read. Okay, some of the things we read, we
Of
saw,
course, we
but
watched
we
even
are
other
experiencing. We are moving
Yes.
into these things. It's a reality for us. So we are saying, if you want to actually get to that contentment and that peace and that joy, there are steps to take, there are steps to follow, there are things that you can do that can actually assist you into becoming that you're looking for, which is your higher self. So yes, I think we have mentioned
if we remember other ones as we're moving on with other videos,
Yes.
we'll let you know. But for
Absolutely.
now, those are the steps, those are the things that really we need to work on. If you can, I mean, if you really do want to get well, if you really want to live your best life yet,
Yes.
where no regrets, peace, joy, the kingdom.
Yes,
You
that
know
is
when they
within
say it's
you.
within you, righteousness, peace, joy in the Holy Ghost.
there is
Those
this-
are the things we were saying.
Exactly, and there is this scripture that is my all-time favorite, or I think it's Matthew 6:33. It says, "Seek first the kingdom of heaven
And its
of God
righteousness.
and its righteousness." I don't say his, I say its righteousness,
Righteousness,
because
yes.
I know better.
Yeah.
Its righteousness, because
Yes.
God can be both. God
Yeah.
is Mother, Father, God.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
So, and its righteousness, and everything else will follow you.
Oh, yes.
So we are in that beauty of the kingdom that is within ourselves, and we want everybody to share, because at the end of the day we are one.
Yeah,
We are one. Oneness. Oneness is who we are. So we are here to just say, friends, family, whoever, it's our time to rise, because we are rising.
We are rising. We are
human.
winning.
We are winning.
Yes, and you are your best version when you are healed.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
mean, those are hindrances. If you are unhealed, it's a hindrance to knowing who you truly are, walking in your power.
Yeah.
You know, when we were still, now, not to prolong the video, but I remember when we were still in Christianity.
Yeah.
Not that, yes, when we were still in church, we're no longer in church, yes, but when we were still in church, there were
because the church is me.
Because
the
yes,
church
I
is
am
me.
the temple.
So you
I'm the carrier of God.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah,
you are the carrier
it's
of
not
God.
The walls.
That's when you realize that we are connected.
I think in one of the shows that we need to be doing, it's elaborating more on that.
Yes.
Because me and you are coming from the same background.
We'll do so.
The wounds, the church wounds and stuff we have to now address, because a lot of people are going through it even now, and they're still seeking.
I even forgot what I was going to say. But it's fine.
It's okay. Authentic conversations with Mo and Happy.
Yes.
So yes, we are. I think we have said it mouthful.
No, we
for
have.
now.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for having us in your comfort of your time.
Yes, please continue to share the video.
Yes, and subscribe also. We are still. This is
if you want to subscribe, please do.
No,
if they want to, it's choice. It's all about choice.
True.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
All right. Peace, love and light.
Yay! And grand rise, Africa. It's your time to shine light that is within you. Because that kingdom is right within, and we are here to enjoy.